Hello, allies. It's Mel. I had a request about glory. And so today is the glory challenge. It is game Tuesday. And so I am in ruins, and this is the glory challenge. And one thing that um, I've tried to tell people is that glory events involve acquiring new glory, not using glory. And so using glory can be done when you have glory available. I usually remember around the glory challenge time or around when I'm going to attack the destroyer. For the glory challenge, the stats are very even. So this is why I will tell people that it can be better to have more balanced stats for glory as opposed to really fully biased stats. And that's because how the glory challenge is structured. And so if I do this attack and I have my skip battle on, I don't have anything. I can't advance. And then so the account that I'm on is for Misanthrope. And when I don't know why, it probably because it's the biggest. I will go to the glory leveling page from the headquarters often, even though I'm not necessarily updating the headquarters. Um, all of the headquarters, all of the main buildings have glory stats associated with them. I believe the watchtower has a quiz question associated with it. And then right now I have 2,717 glory and 528 points that would be required to update the watchtower. Comparatively, the headquarters would require 1408. And so you'll see on my glory for Misanthrope, my stats are actually really quite even. And so I've decided that I'm mostly keeping this less biased, but I will upgrade things associated with troop stats and where is it? And fighter stats first because of my specialization in fighters. The other reason why you want to keep glory relatively balanced is because for gear refinement, when you open that, gear refinement always requires a number of buildings above a certain amount of glory. And so for me, that's easiest to kind of deal with that when I just mostly keep everything even because you'll fall behind in the refinement stats associated with glory, and the troop damage up and troop damage taken down can be very nice for when you're involved with raids, when you're involved in like troop to troop competition. And so I also have enough gear refiner here to be able to update gear refinement. And right now I'm on level 8 of glory refinement. Gear refiner is the other kind of material that the events associated with gear refiner, and today is also a gear refiner event day, is about acquiring new gear refiner, not in the use. And so updating gear refinement can also be very good to do when you have it available, but you do want to keep in mind that there is the glory refinement and then there is the standard gear chip module and cube refinement. And so if I take a look at that, right now my glory refinement was in level 8. My module refinement is only on level level 5 because it has the requirements associated with the types of modules and the number of modules that you have, that you cannot open those slots without leveling up HQ. And Misanthrope is staying at HQ 24 for an indeterminate amount of time. But if I go to Chip, I've leveled that higher, and so that is level 9. Gear is also level 9. And so between the different gear-related stats, gear, chip, module, and cube, refinement increases to troop stats are the same. And so if you have a lower level refinement and you can upgrade that level, it usually makes sense to upgrade those and keep them relatively even, because as you increase your gear refinement level, it will require more gear refiner. And so why not get as much out of your materials as possible by upgrading and keeping things relatively even associated with gear refinement. But I cannot do that because for module, I do not have those slots for the module. But for everything else, I would essentially try to keep it relatively even. So this is why for gear and chip, I have the same level of refinement. So according to this, my glory refinement is lower and I can upgrade it. So I'm actually going to upgrade gear refinement for glory this time. Oh, and my requirements aren't met because I don't have any buildings at glory level 24. So yeah, so there is that factor. So I am actually going to start from this side regarding starting to update, or I could choose lower cost refinement as well. But let's see. I'm going to just go ahead and increase my troop attack and my fighter attack. And then, like, as I have used the glory, it has gone down. I can only then update some of the other ones that have lower costs. But like, if I choose that, that's the only thing I can do. Same there. And then HP and defense are lower cost. So I could do HP and I could do defense. So I will upgrade those stats for my fighters, and then I will have to wait to even out the other items for glory. But I am doing either troop or fighter first, and so like right now I'm doing fighter first, but difference in levels are still not that great, so this isn't a really high level of bias. And let's see, no, not there. Ruins. So now my fighter stats are above the stats. I suspect that that will not be enough. Oh no, it's enough to clear another floor. We'll just see. But not another one. So on my main, I did notice that like when I kept things even more biased, that I was getting a little bit more stuck on Nova and a little bit on Glory. So I have worked to keep my other next accounts a little bit more balanced than I do for my main. All right, so I guess I covered gear refinement, but I also wanted to talk about glory. And again, events associated with glory and gear refinement are associated with new materials as opposed to use. The only thing that is, besides your ability to attack other things, the only thing that has kind of like an event related type thing associated with it for use is associated with the ruins challenge. All right. So I can also talk really quickly um, where you find glory during the regular shops. Today, because of new development, it is available in the mall, but isn't normally available in the mall. Glory can be purchased in the rare earth shop and is unlimited in stock. It is also available in the Reservoir War or Alliance Clash Exchange shop. And so those are two areas where you can buy Mark of Glory. And let me just check. It is not available in the arena shop. And it sometimes is available in the holiday event shops. Yes, here it is in the holiday event shop. So those are the areas that you would look to find additional glory if you needed to purchase any besides the mall. And then if we were still in Trials of Survival and it corresponded to the event, then you can also claim glory from Trials of Survival chests. Or if we are coming or have finished Alliance Showdown and the prizes are available during individual event week, that is also a time where you can claim a lot of glory to help. And then today for our normal events, we will have Defensive Alliance and we will have the chest here, which will have Mark of Glory. All right. Thanks, allies. I hope that helps.